Alrighty then, let's begin. September 6th, Greenwater Hotel, room 0303. I think I'm investigating the witness. What? What's with that pose? What's going on? Good music. Hmm. What voice? What voice? I could spin a wheel. Hi, Kodo. When'd you get in here, my little baby? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Man, note to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in the door. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that... The thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well... Dream on! If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Well, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what is it you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, boy. I'm not gonna get an answer for her, am I? I'm gonna be asking her like 30 questions. She's gonna be like, I have no idea. Oh, I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look around for clues in the garbage, This maid doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Oh, boy. Excuse me, I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies. Are you an actor? You're gonna be a fudging actor, aren't you? The late summer sunlight streams through the window? What are you talking about? That's like how poets speak. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the faint glow of office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. I guess I should just leave. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see him if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. First, though... Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say! Can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Coward. Whoa, what the shit? He just insults him. That's the lawyer Phoenix Wright is. Thank you. Okay. Better go speak with the big lawyer, huh? Seems like Mr. Grossenberg is out. Oh, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say have been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with boy. Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What's the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refuses me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Maya trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep? That's a little outlandish. You fudging creep! What are you to do? Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular taste. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. Grossenberg, or whatever my name is. I beg your pardon, but can you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? All right. To the detention center. Maya's not here. She must be in questioning. They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again? But I just talked to him! How did you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of... Just change the voice. In the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Very sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, got it. You're gonna be useless, aren't you? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A lawyer who doesn't read. No clues here. A table for clients, an arrogant. Yeah, I've done these. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Alright, bye, sir. Oh, this detective. Did I go to the lawyer? Looks like Detective Gumshoe's gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Alright. The detention center? There you are! September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Hiya! Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing in the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer apparent now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. I don't know, so she could still be alive. Is this really a good issue to press on? And why did your mother abandon you? Is it something you did? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. 7 years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it. Apparently, the police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and that the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little long now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I'm as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. What was that what was that hairdo? Holy, that was awful. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look after the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. So kind of you. Oh, first time I've seen actual tears instead of just depressed look. There we go. Back to normal. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Oof, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I'm going to the hotel! What? I gotta go! Good afternoon, sir! Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. She's at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using her facilities. If you don't need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Goodbye, sir. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? Oh my god, are you dumb? Really? Mr. White. It's like 20 minutes ago I spoke to someone who mentioned it. Why? Okay, thank you. Thank God. I thought it was going to make me sit on it until the trial like Danganronpa does, where it's like, all right, guys, what does 11037 mean? I don't know. I think it could mean anything. Oh, you idiots. Obviously, it means Leon. Of course it means Leon. Ah! Sorry. Danganronpa's just, it's not going to leave ever. Why? That was his name. My sister told me. Why was the name of the guy who ruined Maya's and mother's Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Quick! There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside! What do we have here? A wire trap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wire trap out of the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bell Boy, you still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! To be continued. Is it just chapter 3? Yeah. Here, no. This game is fun so far. I like it. It's not my favorite like Danganronpa, but it's good. I like it. Thumbs up. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Order. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Just give him the bellhop, boys. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Maybe I give him Bianchi's voice, if I can remember that. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. What the hell am I doing here? Witness, please state your name and profession to the courts. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe to us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window, here. And the cause of death. Oh, and the cause of... No, wait, shit. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to be struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Full pens, that is nice. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people in there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination? Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness' testimony, she would bluff and impress the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya... I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maffei. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maffei at the very moment of the murder. Press. Hold it right there! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what is suspicious? What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence, nice. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the... Just change this guy's accent every time. I said I'd give him a gangster. That's not what this is. Written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. See? On top of it, the word Maya was written cleanly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was in the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh my god, what the... 111037? How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written cleanly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Hold it right there! On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold it right there! Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's names? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. It's a video game. Turns and looks at the camera. Anyways, oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. Objection? Stop right there! What was that? The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of a killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined... Okay, let me see. Can I present him? Oh, okay. Give me that. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written cleanly in blood. Lab test results said the blood was the victim's. Yeah, I have nothing to contradict. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Got it. Okay, that's going to be used for the window evidence. I'm positive about that. Hold on. I'm going to present phone call. Hold it right there! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making the accusations. I don't think that won me any points for the judge. Before she does, screw it. Hold it right there! What kind of tests were these again? Oh, what kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood and the Herman Goblin Bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Come on. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Hold it! Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? I did! What? I wrote the name! Hold on, why would you do that, Phoenix? I don't know! the killer, anyone can see that. Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed! Holy shit, Edgeworth, hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Without any evidence, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Do you have proof it was Maya who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, he's sounding pretty confident. This might not be good. Oh God, I'm dumb. Death was instantaneous. Oh, okay, submit. Hold it right there! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendants, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from the department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no buddying your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defendant has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write down anything, really. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy reports? When? I don't remember. Oh, is this everyone involved in the case? That's really useful to have. It was the bellboy! What? I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write that in our autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right. The prosecution's point being... Oh, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write down Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known that you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call in its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I like how I made him British for like 2 lines. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. What the fuck? Was that a lick? What the hell was that? Why would you do that? At your service, wink. Did she say wink? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanting winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Except for me. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room. I checked it right after lunch. And this hotel's directly across from Fane Co. Law Office? That's right, big boy. Please testify the course about what you saw. This is gonna suck. It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking me was the mosey girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. Oh, it's my dog. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. What the hell is that animation? Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness' testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easy. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling that she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Screw it, yeah, go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. I have no idea if this is going to lead to a conclusion. So, how long have you been cheating on your husband? Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order! Mr. Wright, you've been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? How did you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girl's physique. We'll know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Just to piss off Edgeworth. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just don't think it all. I don't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, this'll work. I'm innocent. What? I'm canceling the case. What do you mean, Judge? You can't do that. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. No, you didn't. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hoo! Yeah, I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Hold on. Didn't the victim die under the window? Let's try this. Objection! Hold it right there! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops! That didn't go so well. You couldn't have seen it, because if she ran up to the right, it wouldn't be... Shit, I don't know. Possessed! Hold it right there! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Okay, well that didn't work. Whoops! How does she know it's a statue clock? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock, the statue clock, the thinker, I think? Objection! Hold it right there! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this is the statue of the thinker, was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position of you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time. That's bullshit, Your Honor! That's not right! So you've been to the law office as a fan co? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office is a fan co where the murder took place. It's very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor! I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... you were at the hotel! There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Amateurs! Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn! Time to switch directions. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No! Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. The batteries in that clock should be dead! Should be, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, if you would inspect the clock. Very well. Oh! Well, Your Honor, are they? This clock is a graver problem than dead batteries. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright! Would you care to explain in the courtroom the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a lying bitch. Yeah, pretty much what I said. Is a big fat liar. Fat. Well, Miss May? Oh, tisk tisk. Huh. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That's stupid! This is a stupid reason! I'm really starting to like this game. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Nope. Ho ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? It wasn't it you who told me that proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed is this phone call. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, ho, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember, he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So, you want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. If I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork is already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness or even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that at again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness has seen it before. It would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. We still have so much evidence. How long have we been going for? 46! This game flies by. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever! What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die! Miss May, I think you might be over-exaggerating a little bit. Shut up, Edgeworth! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, tee-hee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... This is familiar, tell me. I'll just use the same approach with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Maya Fey, I say. When you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Oh, shit. Tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it won't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain in the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way! Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates this witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait! Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say. Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Here it is! Have a look at this! Ooh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim, Miss Maya Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not! Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Here! I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen one more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wire trap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous! Your Honor, look at the witness's face! Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La la. Witness, answer the question. Did you tape her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. No fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May, confess. You did it, didn't you? Are you out of your mind? Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer, you must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room, getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretaping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? All right, I've got nothing to lose, except, well, everything. Understood! I accept your condition! Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The courtroom calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I want to cancel it, actually. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'm happy to be out of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Mile will be finished. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believed I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. So I brought it to her at the precisely requested time, of course, and I've already read this. What time? Okay. Here feels like a good spot to save. Join me next time where I finish case 2. Probably. I don't know how long this thing is. I could only be like halfway done and I have no idea. I really like this game so far. It's genuinely very fun. And I can't believe I haven't played it before. I've been waiting until filming it, so, you know, I'm a good person. Join me next time for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney! Trilogy. Oh, shit. Alright. Bye now.